Hey you guys, man, this is your guy Black Auto Quest, man. We're here on another video. This is episode 2, and today here we have featured a GT500 Mustang. And today we're gonna talk about this beautiful beast. 760 horsepower V8, 5.2 liter V8 with a 2.65 supercharger. And now look at this, huh? It has carbon fiber. And then on top of that, it redlines at 7,500 RPM. That's a monster right there. Man, this car is a straight beast. So we are going to get into it. The engine code name for this particular vehicle is the Predator. It's not the Voodoo or what have you. It also has a tremec dual clutch 7-speed transmission, and like I said before, it's 760 horses. Unfortunately, this series of GT500s are limited at 182 miles per hour, I do believe. And whereas the previous gen GT500 Mustangs were topping out at a good 202 miles per hour, I do believe. And if you look closely, this right here is how you know you have a Mustang Shelby, because it has the Cobra, and that is something that's very important. You have the Cobra, and then if you come over here to the driver's side, it has the GT500 on the driver's side molded into the bumper, and it's pretty cool. And then on top of that, it still has the same headlights as the Mustang, as the regular Mustangs do. And then on top of that, if you come down to the running daylights, they have this right here, which is something new. But then if you look here at the bottom with the radiators, it has a honeycomb B-shaped like grill, allowing all that air to flow through or what have you. And it has all throughout the front grill. It has at the top, it also has it all at the bottom. At the top, and now it has it at the bottom. It's extremely beautiful. And it has about 6 radiators that keeps this car cool. So that way, because what happens is when you're driving and you're on a racetrack or in the street, you're speeding, you're going at high speeds, hot air robs the car of its performance. So you need to let that hot air, let cool air in, and let it come out. And another way it does that too, it gets it all up in here, not just directly here, but it also comes in here, flowing, letting some of the aerodynamic airflow come over, and then it just brushes down. And then you have even more carbon fiber. Just look at this carbon fiber right here. Sorry to get off track. Beautiful carbon fiber. Airflow just comes in here and it just circulates out, and it just moves around. This is just beautiful. Has a dual exhaust, and then on top of that, this bumper right here, this rear diffuser, is also a type of plastic molding injected, and it's also heat treated, so those exhaust tips don't burn, nor does it melt the rear bumper. And these cars start every bit at about a good $72,000. And here's some of the interior. There's no real base interior for this car except for what you see right here. If you get the track package, you do get the GT500 recaro seats. But we're gonna get back outside to the motor a little bit more. We're gonna talk about that and talk about the exterior. Right here, speaking of the exterior and talking about cooling, hot air comes out of this active aero hood scoop, and it flows out. And a good feature about that is too, it has a removable rain guard, so that way whenever you go to track events, you can, you know, pretty much take that off, remove it, and put it back on whenever you need it. Let's say you want to go drive it to work, but it's raining. You can pop this bad boy back on. Here are your bolts right there, and then right here, right there, and right there. And it'll protect it from the engine from actually getting wet. Hydraulic hood strut, which is very important. Man, look at that 2.65 supercharger. Hand built, and it tells you who is hand built by as well. And this Ford was built out in Detroit, Michigan, Flat Rock. And here's the intake system right here. Something a bit different compared to the other cars, whereas they have it open, where you get the GT500, so that way when you open it up, you can see the actual intake. This is the actual filter itself right here, and that's pretty large. It looks like about maybe 6 or 5 inches. And then when it comes to the brakes, about 16 inches in diameter. You got your Brembo brakes. It's beautiful, man. It's a beautiful car. And another thing about, since we're talking about brakes and tires, the tires in the front are 305 Michelin's Sport Cup 2 tires, and then in the back you have 315 Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2s as well, all provided to you by Michelin. Get another glimpse of that interior. Let's look at this price tag on this sticker, if possible. I know this car is about 100 and something total vehicle options, or 79,000. Yeah, I'm not able to see it, but the last time I came in here and checked, it's about $111,000 car, I do believe.
Good luck. Okay, but what do you have?
So another thing about this car has its own motor, which is called the Predator. 760 horses, 620 feet-pounds of down torque, and like I said before, the supercharger is 2.65 liters. And the code name for this tremec suspension, tremec transmission is TR907 dual clutch transmission. Very beautiful, very beautiful. And this color right here is called magnetic gray. Beautiful car. And the funny thing about this car is these stripes. These stripes, as you can see, they go from right here all the way to the top, to the back. And that's very cool, but the funny thing is, they're either taped on, meaning it's a vinyl, or you can get them painted on for about a good 10 grand. And that does not come with the track package, which is 18,000 itself, which also comes with the carbon fiber wheels, which is made by Carbon Revolution, who also made the 488 Pista wheels and the Ford GT wheels. This is just something, you know, where this is just the regular street model, and it still can cost you a pretty penny. And don't mistake this car to be weak at all. This car is a beast. So now let's go ahead and hop inside and let's talk about interior. because you guys know me and how I am about interior. I'm not too big on leather, but check this out. Carbon fiber right here. You have your gauges, one for oil and one for temperature, what have you. This one is for the oil and this one is for the temperature. And another good feature about this car, in the inside, it has the GT500. It tells you what chassis number, that's the chassis number. And then I believe that might be the lot number that goes along with that. That's the number of the car and where it fits in the lineup as well. And here is your display screen. And here's your push to start engine, here's your volume, here's your tune, your power for the radio, your go back and forth and all that stuff, and here's your heating, your AC. And this right here is for the traction control. This is for the different exhaust modes. You flip that up down like that, go up, and here's your different modes for track, street, highway, personal settings. And now any of you guys who are older and you're like, well, where's the stick shift at? Well, the reason why they went with a dual clutch tremec transmission is because, well, when you're driving on the racetrack, you can just shift up or you can just shift down. Your up gears are going to be your how you say you're going to be your down gears, your 2, your 4, your 6 gears, your even numbers, and your up your 1 and your 3s and 5s are going to be right here. But however, this car does have 7 speeds, so please don't misquote me wrong on that. And right here, you just put your foot down like so, and you have manual, and you just turn to power, how you say, park, reverse, neutral, and drive. I'm not able to really turn the car on because we are here inside and the ladies are working and what have you. But let's get into the actual leather. The leather in this car is nice. Not too many people have sat in this car. I'm not able to turn the car on or what have you, only because of the fact Ford wants the actual owners to get that privilege, and which is, I'm not mad at it, you know. And this is what I believe is the heated seats, because it has the opening, and that is nice. I like that. And then if you come over here and you look, it has a GT, it has the Cobra logo, which is embroidered in the back of the back right here. I kind of wish it was in the headrest. And then here it is right here. You have the back seats, which is not bad. But then when you come down, for a car to have carbon, now let's get into this. Now, if the car has carbon fiber right here, I feel it should be carbon fiber all along here where the cup holders are. I just think that would be a nice feature. Have carbon fiber right here, and then right here you have a type of mat where you can put your phone, and then you also have a port. So I wish this right here was carbon fiber, and then despite where you will put your knees at, you can have some carbon fiber right there. I just think that would be a nice touch for this car we're having. I feel like this car should have a little bit more Alcantara. That's just me. A little bit more Alcantara. This type of sway, I'm gonna get close on it for you to see, is this right here. This is called Alcantara. You should see it's like it's rough. It's a race car feel to it. That's what they use in the race cars, the Formula Ones, the Le Mans cars. That's what they use, is race car material. And then all along here is pretty much this plastic side, whatever this is, whatever you want to call it. Then you got your vents or what have you. And then here goes your lighting settings or what have you. So yeah, that's what you guys have. And then also you put your foot right there when you're driving. You're going through the turns. You don't want to keep your heel always on the mat, because what happens is you keep doing that, you'll put a hole in your flooring or what have you, you'll mess it up. So you always want to put your foot right there. And of course you have your foots like this on the pedal, up on the pedal when you're driving. If you can see, there's a pedal, you want to put your foot up on it, gas, and then there's your brake. Like I was saying before, when you're driving, it's quicker just to change this than to have to go clutch, gas, or downshift and all of that. You just pop, pop, and it goes. But my only issue is that regardless of what model or how much I'm spending, if I want to spend more money on interior, I should be able to say, hey, I want cloth or I want suede or what have you. And unfortunately with this, it doesn't come like that, because over time, for my personal opinion, this is going to wear out, it's going to mess up, and that's just something that's just going to happen. Like how they had the bow on top, and then you had the Ford right here on the screen. And then also another cool feature about this car is too, if you look at the top, when you go home, you can program your garage opener to your own personal garage opener, and Ford gives you that. A lot of the supercars, they come with that, or performance cars, they come with that. And then right here, here's your dome light. Since we're in the interior and we're talking about the interior, I think it can give me a little bit more than what it's giving me. Because this right here, I'm not personally feeling this. Let's open the visors up. I think it should have some type of Cobra Insignia Gt500 sticker or something painted on. Just give me a little bit more. I'm giving you so much a month, or I'm giving you so much in one whole big payment. I need this car to have something. It'd just be nice just to have this logo right here on here, because let me know that hey, it's a GT500. Let me know it's a GT500. You know, make me feel special. Make me feel good for spending this money. You know. So I feel like this could be a little bit, maybe some carbon fiber or some Alcantara or something. This same material probably should be up here. It feels like a cheap plastic or what have you. It's pretty flexible. And you got your speedometer right there, what have you. That's nice. It changes different modes with different driving settings or what have you. But other than that, man, like, it's a pretty nice car. Pretty nice car. And then another thing is too, as you get in and out the car, you have the Ford Performance. Very beautiful, very nice, and it's spelled out nicely. I wonder, does it light up? Not for sure. Like I said before, I wasn't able to turn the vehicle on because of the fact you got the people in the back working over there. I don't want to disturb them or stop their work. And another thing too, look at this switch. Look how that looks. Bam. Now that's different. That's interesting. And it's pretty much shaped like the hood of a Cobra. I like that. You know, I really like that. I really like the steering wheel. The steering wheel is nice. It has a nice feel to it. I feel like it will last longer. It's very beautiful. It's one of the best steering wheels out there. It's nice. I like this. I probably would purchase this over a Hellcat. This is very nice. It's very beastly. I like this. It's very nice as well. Then on the mats it should have, I feel like this car should just have more GT500 logos all over the place. You know, or at least, hey, you know what? Instead of having to go buy custom-made GT500 mats, we'll have official mats to match your car. You can get the same color as the stitching of your car, and you can get them on the floor, or you can actually get them, or you can just go ahead and just get the, you know, just get regular white, or get the contrast on the mats. That would be nice, instead of just having them wrapped up like that or what have you. But this is a nice car or what have you. And since we're talking about carbon fiber, and I showed you guys that even in the engine, along the engine the frame, the front frame, it has carbon fiber. Let me show you. This right here. Look at the spoiler. Air comes down, flows under here and over here, giving that car that down push, keeping it sticky. Beautiful. Beautiful car. Beautiful car, man. I love this magnetic gray. It's one of my favorite colors. Very, very, very sexy. And another thing is too, even on the carbon package, the track package, these mirrors are also black, and they paint them black. Unfortunately, even the carbon fiber wheels. Unfortunately, these are not carbon fiber wheels, but the wheels that are on the track package, when you pay $18,000, they're painted black just like this, and it's painted black just like this mirror cap. So imagine paying $18,000 and you can't see your carbon fiber on the mirror caps or even on the spoiler, because it's also painted black just like that, which is kind of unfortunate, but it is what it is. It's a beautiful car. So that's all I have for you guys, man. Thank you, Black Squad. Thank you for tuning in with me. I appreciate you guys. Like, subscribe, tell me what I can do better. Appreciate you guys.